we can praise, it's like I say with going to the store, and the counter guy's there on a Saturday, and you get your pack of smokes and your beer and your box of donuts in the morning or whatever you're doing, and he's there, and just to praise him, and hey buddy, you're doing a great job, I appreciate you being there. And the next time he sees you, he's going to be like, hey Joe, wow, I'm glad you're here, because everybody else is such a dick. There's payoffs to just having that common mutual respect and praising someone a little bit for a job well done. And you want to feel that too. In MGTOW, we all want to feel, MGTOW producers especially, that we're all doing a good job moving forward into this MGTOW, moving MGTOW into a reality, a mainstream reality. And I think we've done a good job over the years, but often we forget to praise each other. And I think I'm going to do that this week. This is going to be my week of praise. Go your own way, MGTOW. Go your own way. And I'm going to go around and praise everybody for the great job they do in MGTOW. And that's each and every one of them. And not forget that we are a community. I did have a typo, goo. I spelled that. I didn't say good. It's good for the whole community. I have to fix my typo. I do make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, and that's a thing we got to get. Sometimes we hold each other in that comparative analysis we do, and that unreasonable standards we put up to be a MGTOW producer. We hold each other under these strict guidelines of adherence, and then we get the what do you call them? The Canadian grammar trolls. And oh, Joe, you made I forgot to put the D on good in there, and I will get it, but no, I tried hard. I tried. I really did, guys, and praising each other, and go around. We should have a MGTOW praise each other week where we all consciously just go around and we say, like, hey man, you're doing a really great job, and this one's to you, because you're you. Just because you're you, and everybody, this beer is for you guys, because you're you. Gravy Bag Bill and Derek and I had to rejoin my own video. I did. I'm sorry. Can everybody see me? Can you see me? Yeah, I had to rejoin my own video because I accidentally, you know what I was doing? I was doing the mouse thing, and I hit the PC power switch, and I turned off the computer. That was so screwed up. You good? Yeah, sorry about that. Wow, it kind of freaked me out. I had blue screen of death. Oh my God, did I just get blue screen of death? No, I accidentally hit the power. I was reaching for the beer while I had this in my hand, and yeah, that was stupid. See, we all do stupid things. It was so serendipitous too that I was talking about our failures. Sometimes we have our failures, and what I do is I fail dramatically. That was serendipitous. Yeah, I hit that power. I hope you're all having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day. My son went off to work this morning, and I've been milling around the house, and I cleaned the table. You know how you get that table, that one table where you throw all the shit on? It's like this stuff. You just kind of, you walk by and you throw it on there, and then you get this big pile of electronics, old lottery tickets, anything with a number on it you threw on there. And then I had this big table mess, and I was looking at it this morning, and I was going, man, if someone came over, they would be like, you're such a pig, Joe. So I cleaned the table this morning. That was my goal, to get all that electronics and cameras and earphones and garbage just cleaned off my table. It was getting to a point of being offensive. So it's Saturday morning, and you sleep in a little on Saturday morning. It's always a good thing to sleep in. I got up, I cleaned the table, I put Dougie out, I fed him, and I got my son off to work, and I was gonna go out and cut the grass, especially around Dougie's runner. I was gonna do that today, but I was like, I don't really feel like it. But I gotta stay productive and do those things. I think the city's about to give me a ticket for not cutting my grass, which I will fight fervently in the law. I don't believe they should have a right to do that. They call it noxious grass when you let your grass grow too high, and they give you a warning, and then they give you a ticket. I was like, no. Yeah, is it a noxious world? Look at all the size of highways. Is that noxious? And you guys are doing a hyperbolic statement so you can get money out of your residents. I just don't believe in that. Time to cut you off. Wow, that's gingery. That's gingery. And make your own ginger ale too sometimes. I think it'll surprise you. Make your own stuff at home and carbonate it and see what happens. And I add aspartic acid to these for testosterone values of it too, so I can do my testosterone things in a slightly gingery taste. And that's always good. Cutting the grass got my buddy in trouble. Yeah, I do that once in a while because I don't like it. I don't think it's none of their business. And I think if I wanted to grow wheat out in my yard or barley, I should have that option. But the government doesn't leave you that option. They don't want you growing your own wheat. Can you imagine if you grow your own wheat in your backyard? Most of us have, I have a very small lot, so I couldn't grow a lot. You can grow your own wheat or barley or whatever you're growing in your yard. You just cultivate it and harvested it. That would probably be 100, 200 loaves of bread. You wouldn't have to buy bread. You can, if you wanted to make beer, it's 1 beer per square foot of. If you didn't know that, that's the farm estimation. 1 beer per square foot of farm. You can make a beer out of that wheat, and that's a pretty damn good thing. I was reading that. Are you surprised that I know that? It's 1 beer per square feet if you want to grow your own grains in your backyard. But the government has a fit about that. Now, you can be rebellious. We were talking about being rebellious. And you can let your grass grow high and say, screw you. I'm growing my own grains. Go screw yourself. And then they'll probably want to try to label you as some terrorist. In Canada, they don't want people using their yards because they want you to go to the grocery store so they can make their rich people richer. And but that's not that's not good for you. Hey Chewy, how you doing? We're talking about the rebellious spirit today, Chewy. Yeah. So I don't like to cut my grass, and I should do that, and I probably will today at some point. Get out there and get all sweaty. I'll change my shirt, put my old painting shirt back on, and get out there and do that. But I don't think the government. These are the things we talk about sometimes. Does the government have the right to come into your bedroom? And regulate your sex, and regulate your marriage, and regulate your grass, and regulate if you're taking water off your property so you can drink it. You're not allowed to do that either because they want to sell you their water. They're highly toxic, estrogenated water, so they can estrate. If you start filtering your own, ooh, that would be so bad. We might have men with a little rebel spirit in them again. Yeah, there's a lot of things the government, you pay taxes to them so they can tell you what to do. That's the stupidest idea in the whole world. I'm so anti. I am so anti local government. You know, you got these local government Nazis, local government Nazis all around your house. You got the garbage police, you got the water police, you got the electric police, you got the crossing guard police, you got the national security agent in the neighborhood running around looking in everybody's houses, seeing what you're doing in your bedroom, you know. yeah, it gets a little overboard, and I believe in a strong central government. That's what America's about, a strong central government that binds all the states. But after that, it gets kind of iffy to me whether I should have some half-retarded dork down at down at the local community center that cost $1 million to put that building up so some half-retarded dork can tell you to cut your grass. Yeah, that's pretty weird. In my Rob Roy sort of vision of anarchy and rebellion, that's the first thing I would get rid of. But hey, how do you get rid of those things? Peaceful demonstrations. Yeah, we're gonna peacefully demonstrate, and peaceful videos like this where we try to explain logic to these people, but they want to keep taking your money because they want to keep working. That's what they're saying. I'm going to take your money, and I don't have to work on the farm. I can work for the government, and it's better to push papers and air conditioning than it is to work actually in a grain mill. Yeah, grain mills suck, and or have to put cans on shelves, and that's what they want to do. MH had a word for those guys. I can't remember what MH make how. I can't remember MH. I just call him MH. He had a word for those kind of people that work in government, and they kind of saturate your local government. And there are these many nihilistic Nazi authoritarian people, and they're pushing the papers and they're doing all that. They're the workers of iniquity for the bigger state government, and they're the people that are spying on you, and they're the people. That's what Hannah Ardant was talking about when she was talking about Jerusalem and Eichmann in Jerusalem and the trials. She was talking about it's worthless to try Eichmann for all these things. He's just going to take the Eichmann. He's going to say I was doing what I told, but I was doing what I was told to do. Was the Eichmann excuse, and but you had these 300-400 little secretaries underneath Eichmann, and we never tried any of those three. And all those little, half of them were Jewish little secretaries, half of them were like German little girls and everything. And this is where the gynocentrism of that whole thing became accelerated. We weren't gonna, because all of them that were stamping the stamps and sending the people to the gulags and sending the people to the death camps. Every one of those had some little girl sitting behind a desk, and boom, go to the gulag. And they don't care because they were just doing what they were told to do. That's how I see our government. These workers of iniquity, these evil people, and that's where the real evil. That's where Hannah Ardant was saying. That's where the real evil was. It wasn't Eichmann. It wasn't Eichmann. Eichmann was just a figurehead. He was just the guy at the top that Hitler respected. It was all those little workers of iniquity. That if we want to complain about the state, and we want to complain about the laws, think about all these little workers of iniquity down the chain, that the evil little workers that stamp you and send you to the health. They stamp that. They go find Joe and arrest him because he's short on his child's pay. They stamp that, and they don't believe they're a part of that slavery system. It's like, wow, them are the people that make me sick. They make me sick. In Joe's utopia, there is no local government, so Uncle Sam can come find you. There is no way Uncle Sam doesn't have a personal interaction with his each and every person's local government. But that was my little rant. You want to get me going on a topic? I can go all day about local government. I hate local government. I think they should be destroyed. We could peacefully protest them in certain ways, but people are too weak to do that. By making your own beer, get off the grid, stop,